Hi there. Okay, I'm going to use this residential area to simulate a 25 miles per hour zone. And that's just the point I started. So whether you have analog speedometer or a digital, keep an eye on the speed that you are moving at. And at every turn, just pause completely, take a breath, and then move on. I'm just going to exaggerate a little bit more, like so that you get the concept completely. This is a stop sign, and whether you this is a stop sign, I stop here at the stop sign, and I take a breath, and like in the comments, in case you're not able to see whether there's another car coming from the other side or not, it is fairly okay to pass the stop sign a little bit and try to see whether the traffic is coming in from either side, because there is a little bit of gap between the stop sign and the actual road where it begins. So it's not that if you pass the stop sign you're already in the middle of the intersection. So you're still on the road that you are on, you're still on the street where you are on, but you have just passed the stop sign. I mean, that's a stop sign. So you can pull a little forward so that you have a clear view of the oncoming traffic from either side. Now in this case, for example, if I'm making a right turn, I can come this far. Now this is the curb, and this is my now my view is pretty much clear from here, and I'm 100% sure that there's no car coming in. Though I have crossed the stop sign a little bit, it's okay, because when I'm behind the stop sign, I cannot see the oncoming traffic. Since there is no traffic behind me, I can take that advantage. So this is a stop sign and I'm right here, but I can't see very much clearly if there is a car that is going to come suddenly, and we could be in trouble. So it is fairly okay, it is pretty much okay to pass the stop sign a little bit, just because there is some gap between the stop sign and where the actual road begins. See, the other road that is beginning, there is pretty much gap, like a few feet. So you can pretty much come until here so that you get a clear view. And once you're 100% safe, once you're 100% sure that it is safe to make the turn, then you can make the turn. For example, if I'm making a right turn, my right turn indicator should already be on. All right, because the only thing is, even if I'm until here, I am not blocking that road. That particular street is still all wide open. I'm not blocking it in any way. If there's a car that suddenly comes in and I'm still stopped over here, that car will not have any problem in moving and crossing me and going where it wants to go. Okay, so if there are bushes and buildings or anything else, just move a little bit ahead of the stop sign, and when it's clear, then you can make that turn. Okay, hope that helps. Thank you. Okay, so one more time, let's think this is a turn I'm making, and about here is a stop sign. Suppose this pole is a stop sign. I can always move a little bit forward and stop again. Stop before the stop sign and pull forward a little bit and stop again, and then make that safe right turn after making sure that there is no traffic coming in. All right, thank you. Okay, just because hi again, just because by repetition we understand a little better, so one more time I'm just going to explain. This is a stop sign coming up. I slow down and I stop right before the stop sign. Stop sign is here. I stop right here. Just because there's no one behind me, I can take advantage, and I let this car go. And there are some cars and I cannot see if there's any other car coming from there, or there could be some buildings or trees or something, anything else which is blocking my view of the road. I'm not able to see that road completely. So I stop one time before the stop sign or at the stop sign, and then I slowly move forward, and then I'm pretty much I've passed the stop sign, and I am a little bit further down there, but I can stop once again over here. This is like at the tip of the curb, and my view, or basically I can go as far as until and unless my view is not clear, I can move forward and stop one more time. And when I see it's all 100% safe, whether I'm making a right turn or a left turn, once my view is 100% clear, that gives me 100% confidence, and then I can make a turn. So I can, if I'm right at the tip of the curb, my front wheels are at the tip of the curb, that's fine, because this is the second time I can stop here for the second time. The stop sign is right there, and I'm stopping at the tip of this curb, and which is okay, because I want to be clear. I want to be 100% sure that there's no traffic coming in, from the other side where I'm going. And then I make that turn, because even when I'm until here, I'm not blocking anybody. I'm not blocking anybody coming from that side, or even suddenly there's a car on this road. It has enough room to pass me and go where it wants to go. All right, I'm here, and then I make a turn, and that's pretty much, that should be okay, because I've been told when I was taking the driving test, and I was informed that it is okay for you to be for you to move forward a little bit until your view is completely clear. All right, so hope this helps, and one more time, stop sign, I stop here, I want to make a left turn, but I'm not very sure if there's any other car coming from there. This is the stop sign. I'm at the stop sign or just before the stop sign. I move a little forward. Though I've passed the stop sign, my view becomes clearer than before, which gives me more confidence. No car, no traffic, move forward. And then I make the turn. So stopping right at the stop sign for a couple seconds, and then moving a little forward until your view is clear, and then stopping again for for a couple seconds. That's fine, because you're being concerned, because safety is your concern. You're just trying to be 100% safe and 100% sure, and that's pretty much an okay thing to go for. Alrighty, hope this helps. Thank you. Bye bye.